Welcome back to Daytime here on Rogers TV. I'm Jennifer Robinson, and we're learning how to be healthy little by little. And we're getting our start right now. We're joined by Crystal Parrott. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me on today.
Well, I'm really excited about this because you're turning healthy food, and obviously healthy food is not, the first thing most people reach for, but it's really the best thing to reach for, right?
It is, actually. We used to eat we used to think our diet was really good. And actually, just by making a few changes, you can really make your diet a lot healthier, and it still tastes good.
And that, I think, is the most important part. But just, you want it to taste good, but then it has all that extra effect of actually being good for you on top of it.
Yeah.
How hard is it to be able to prepare these foods to become more healthy?
It's really not that hard. I really try to make it easy. There's a video on the website actually of making soup, actually making a whole meal in under 20 minutes or less for like a busy businesswoman with the dessert and everything included. So
a full meal in less than 20 minutes?
Yeah, it's a soup, and I think there's biscuits, hummus, and vegetables. So.
Oh, wow, that's really impressive, because most people say I don't have time to cut up the vegetables, and wash them and do a ball prep, but it doesn't really need to be as complex as that, right?
No, actually the soup, most of the vegetables you can actually just put right in with the skin on them and everything.
Oh, seriously?
Yep.
Oh, fantastic. Well, that sounds like it's the way to go for sure. It's very quick. Now, you're talking about a spring cleanup, because this is spring and we're trying to declutter our closets and take care of our cars and look after our homes, but not very often do we look after ourselves, right?
This is true. So I do food coaching, so I've offered to some of my clients and hopefully some new people that'll try Operation Spring Cleanup. What it is, it's actually 10 days where I'm going to give them the meals and what they'll eat and drink for 10 days, and they have an exercise plan, which is optional, and supplements, if they'd like to really get a lot of benefits. So it's just for them to release between 5 and 10 pounds in the 10 days.
Well, we're going to find out about Operation Spring Cleanup. We're going to find out actually lucky number 7, night 7 meal, but right now we're going to see how Glenn's doing with his energy. Glenn?
I feel so good. Today is it's just like a grounding day, a healthy day, get your mind going day. It's great. It's great. Hanging out with Crystal, of course. And we're going to talk about what we're going to make. That's the first thing. And I know it's going to be healthy.
It is going to be healthy. I have to say amen to what she just said.
Yeah.
Over there, we have to agree. But we're not going to raise any animals here in the kitchen.
Okay.
We're going to be making cashew and ginger stir fry and carrot and beet salad.
Very cool. Okay. So how do we start?
We need to get the veggies ready. So they're really
this one or this one?
the big plate.
The big plate.
The big plate with the zucchini.
Oh, okay.
With the zucchini.
Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I'm going
Glenn.
to knock all this over. You know that, right?
That's what I'm
But that's what's fun about television.
All right. So I took just a few minutes. I just washed the peppers really quick and stuff, and just took off the skin off the carrots. But you're just gonna chop it.
I'm ready. Let's
You
do
are
this
ready.
thing. This is not a play knife, by the way. It looks like one.
It
but
does,
it is very
but
sharp.
it's very sharp. Yes. So you're just gonna cut up the vegetables into some chunks, and then you're just
any particular size?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Here is?
No. Let's see where we're going about
How big?
there.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's not bad. Okay.
Okay.
Like that?
You got the easy
Something like
jackers
that?
then, yeah. And then you're just gonna throw it all into the.
Oh.
I won't put my fingers
Yeah,
there
you better
while
back
you're
it up.
while you've
Back
got
it
that
up.
knife in your hand.
All right.
And then
Seen
we'll
this
just
show
get you
many
some
times.
peppers, so you can just chop them into some strips.
Strips like this?
Yeah, that's pretty good size. You want to make everything so it's pretty much like the carrots. You can make them always a little bit smaller than the rest because they take a little bit longer to cook than the rest of the vegetables, and you don't want to cook it all anyways because once it's cooked, it doesn't have any enzymes in it to help you digest your food, and that's what you're looking for.
That's fairly key. Digesting properly?
It is digesting properly.
Yeah.
It's very key. You want to make sure that all of your food gets chewed well and digested.
How many times do you have to chew it, honestly?
You need to chew it at least 20 times.
Really?
But do you chew your food 20 times? You actually should chew it till it's like baby
You're supposed
food.
to chew it? No, but you are.
You are. You're supposed to
20
chew.
times?
Yes.
And then it becomes really mushy, though. Is that okay?
It's very okay. Then it means actually you're going to get some nutrients from it.
Oh, interesting. Let's see, I'm going to chop my finger. I'm just going to blindly do that one. Okay, we keep going. So we're going to put all these
We
wonderful things
We have
together.
a little bit of a pan. Actually, you know what? I learned this the other day. Did you know that a pear?
Hold on.
Oh,
Guess
wait,
what?
I don't
I
get
know.
to tell you.
No, you will.
Such
Right
a
after.
good
Right
thing.
after.
Okay.
You got to stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Daytime on Rogers TV. I'm Glenn Coulson, hanging out with Crystal, and we're chopping vegetables. I'm like, "How's this?" She's like, "I can't see."
The other
Can't
side
see
of the
the other
knife.
side of the knife. It's a big knife, big green knife. Okay, So is that about right? That we're looking
That's
at
about right.
for
Yeah,
our
you can.
zucchini?
Yeah, because
Keep
it's gonna
chopping
cook.
up.
It's gonna cook a little faster than the rest of the vegetables. So.
Honestly, am I the slowest chopping person you've ever met?
No.
No?
No.
There are others in the world?
There are.
We
Yeah.
should have a club.
I have to be careful because I tend to get a little crazy with the knife too. So we actually have this pan because I wanted to bring this cast iron pan.
Yes, I want to talk.
Okay.
I cut you off before, and I apologize. But go ahead.
That's
Finish
okay.
that story.
I was at someone's house and
Yeah.
I was gonna pull out my essential oils, and the man says, "Just a minute, be careful." He says, "I have a parrot." And he said, I said, a parrot? A bird, not me.
Yeah,
not,
yeah, I said
like
crystal
in the
parrot.
cage,
Okay,
with
okay.
a metal cage. And he said, you can't even cook with the Teflon pan in my house. He said, if you cook with something in a Teflon pan, that you will kill the parrot in 12 hours just from the fumes of the Teflon.
Of Teflon. Wow.
That's crazy.
No one knows that. That's amazing.
I didn't even really, I knew it was
Yeah.
bad for you, but I didn't realize that it could kill a parrot in 12 hours. That's pretty bad.
What about other birds? You know, is
I-
it just
I don't
parrots?
know.
For some reason, it's
Yeah.
like the kryptonite for parrots.
So today we're cooking
That's no
with
good.
cast iron.
Yeah.
The very, very best, obviously, would not
Clearly,
be
clearly.
would not be cast iron.
You know, I
I
love-
would choose something really expensive, but
Well, you know what I love about cast iron? You never have to wash it. Never. That's what I've heard. You
well,
never
you do
to.
have to oil it and
It's
seal it
like
in the
I
pan.
disagree completely. Okay, so we got the vegetables in topic.
Well,
change.
you got to get the rest of the vegetables
Oh my
in there.
goodness. Still more? Holy
We don't have
healthy.
any cauliflower
This
or
is
broccoli
healthy.
in there.
Well, that was kind of my plan, Crystal. But that's okay. No. But this is all good. Now, the benefits of this, health-wise, what am I?
Those are awful big pieces of cauliflower
No,
gland.
you were making fun of me for making them cut them too small. So are they too big?
Well, I don't know. Can you fit that in your?
Stack them up like that. Is that fine?
That'll be good.
Okay. Are these supposed to be bite-sized? I'm not even coming close to this.
Okay.
Why
That's
is everyone
okay.
laughing in this?
Okay,
studio
that's
at
good.
me
That's
for
good.
some
That's good.
reason? Okay, but
Good,
I'm
good,
just,
good.
wow.
Here, why don't we pick you can pick the pan up.
Step
Here, look,
away
you can keep the knife.
Step
Look.
away from the knife.
There you go, and I'll help
And
you.
we'll do this?
We'll have a team effort.
Okay.
We're trying to get some on the
Oh,
stove.
there we
gotta,
go.
Pan's really not as big as I
That's
wanted
all right.
it to be.
That's all right.
but
You know what?
We got it everywhere
We have
here.
vegetable quota. We have made it.
We have a vegetable quota.
Booyah.
How about a little bit of broccoli in there?
The ones I don't like. Okay, that's fine. No, I love it. I mean, it's awesome. It's great. It's really healthy.
It is.
I know it's really healthy. Now,
You know
am I
what?
cutting it right this way?
Yeah, you might have to take a little bit more time to, chop the vegetables and make this little healthy meal,
Okay.
as Jen was asking me before. But you're gonna have more energy. You're gonna feel better, and you're not gonna feel sluggish after you eat.
And
your-
this
after you
really
eat
is,
your
I mean,
food.
I know I'm making a big deal of this just because it's funny and, well, trying to be funny. And,
That's good.
But
You can throw
it
them in
is,
like
it
that.
is simple, relatively, obviously.
I think it is relatively simple. So
For
we got a
most-
big old good pan here. We got to get, it's actually a ginger and cashew stir fry. So there's a marinade that goes on it. So we do have to make that to go over it so we can simmer that
Well,
with the vegetables.
I think Jen's going to make the marinade.
Is she? Oh, okay.
Did I say that right?
The marinade, yeah.
The marinade. And she's going to get her hands pink
Okay.
from beet juice.
Okay.
I'm excited to see that. That'll be good. But right now we're going to see how she's doing. Jen, what's going on?
Well, thanks, Glenn. Well, dinner is coming along just fine. You obviously did a lot of the prep work to begin with, but we're following this recipe, Cooking Little by Little, and it's a fantastic book, and there's such an interesting story behind it. So, as everybody does, mostly everybody gathers in the kitchen and they talk while they're making dinner. So let's just keep doing that, right?
Okay.
Okay, so let's start. What's the next step?
We have to get a marinade so we can put some little bit of moisture and we can saute
Okay.
up the vegetables. So what I'm going to do is we try not to fry with oil.
Okay.
So, and there's no problem. So what I do, we just have a little bit of water.
All right.
So we're kind of just going to get them started with a little bit of water so we can get the pan heating and stuff while
Yep.
we're making that. So we just got to figure out which way the thing works here. So we'll just watch that in a minute.
We'll
or
watch
two.
that.
We'll
We'll keep
watch
that
that in a minute
going.
or two. So we're going to make the marinade
All
for
right.
this.
So how do you start with
So we
making
need
the
a
marinade?
third a cup of tamari, which is that. It's
Yes.
actually similar to soy sauce, has a lot less salt, and it doesn't have the wheat in it. So
It doesn't have wheat
No
in
wheat,
it.
no wheat.
There's wheat in soy sauce?
there is wheat in
Wow.
soy sauce.
So is the taste the same?
I
Or
think
similar?
it does.
Yeah.
I mean, after so many years, like 10 years now, people tell me my taste buds just aren't the same as everybody else. So we need a third of a cup.
A third of a cup,
And
all right.
I like to pop this thing off the top because we don't use it in small quantities. So
So a third of a cup. And where can you find this? Just any grocery store?
yeah, you can. I got it at Zehrs.
You did?
Yeah.
All right, so it's not hard to find, so that's perfect.
It's not hard to find. No.
All right, what's next?
And we need a third of a cup of maple syrup, which is in
Okay.
that container there.
Excellent.
This is from a farm that we go to in Angela or Loretto. So they make their, I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but I'm sure you could look it up. There's
But
not
it's
that
good.
many. It is very good. Let's just hope I brought a third of a cup because I measured it by eye, so you can actually just pour it all in.
Look at that. That is perfect. You couldn't even
I
have
didn't
measured
measure.
it better. Wow, impressive. I want to ask you, why did you start making these changes in your life?
About 10. Well, I was sick from the age of 1 to 24. We can actually put all of this
All right.
in here. We're good.
That's
with
what
that.
cooking is. It's all about just
Yeah, it's all about
all
a
of
little
it.
bit. That's
Well,
why it
mostly
took me
by
so
eye.
long to write the book. So I was sick from 1 to 24. I had asthma, bronchitis, allergies. I was on puffers. I had a peanut allergy with an EpiPen.
Oh, really?
I had just tons of problems. Broken bones. I have pins in my foot, cysts. I had 15 pounds of extra weight. And someone just said to me once, 10 years ago, they said, if you took dairy out of your diet, you would hardly be as sick as you would. And I just said, well, whatever. I was the biggest unbeliever. I was the biggest skeptic.
Really?
And I did. And for 2 weeks, I took it out, and I saw amazing changes in my health. Incredible changes.
Huh.
So, and
What's
after
it-
that, it was just
Steady
little by
change.
little by little. Yep.
Which is basically the name of your cookbook. So we're going to find out more when we come back. But right now, stay with us right here on Daytime.
Doing well, always in good hands with Crystal. We're hanging out, we're getting things cooking. Now we got the
We
rice
are.
going.
We do
right?
have the rice
got
going, yeah.
bubbling a little bit.
Yeah.
We got the stir fry rocking.
We do. We finished up the marinade.
The marinade. Well,
Yep.
you did.
Yeah, I did.
You
It was.
did.
It wasn't. There wasn't much left. Jen did the tamari and the maple syrup. So there was
Right.
only apple cider vinegar, some garlic, and some ginger
Just
that
to
went
throw
in
in.
there. So there really wasn't that much left to go in.
We supervised really well.
Right. This
which is
is
good.
on page 54 of the cookbook too.
Right.
Just so they know.
Okay, just so you know. This wonderful cookbook that we're going to talk about. What's up next? We're going to do a beet salad?
Carrot and beet salad. So the carrots are all ready to go. You can just start grating away.
I'll start
and
with the
talking
carrots.
away because I know you don't want to get your hands purple.
Well, of course not.
Glenn,
Jen
are you going
loves
to try to
though.
grate those all at once?
I'm going to try to do it all at once.
Oh, heaven forbid.
What do you think? You think it's going to work?
Glenn?
And not my knuckle. Is this like the worst idea you've ever had? Look at that.
You must have been something else in school. I must tell you.
I was like the bad kid in the
I
back
think-
of the class. I know that shocks you. There we go.
Are
Okay,
you-
so
are
I'm
you-
going to continue to grate these all at the same time and not get my knuckles.
Glenn,
Stay
I
with-
think there's more carrot everywhere.
Stay with us on Daytime. See if my knuckles are left.
Welcome back to Daytime here on Rogers TV. I'm Jennifer Robinson. We're continuing with what is on for this dinner. We're making our carrot and beet salad, and of course the carrots are already getting going. And I'm going to start doing the beets, right?
You are going to do the beets. You
you have
might
an-
have purple hands. but
It's okay. It's all right. I'm good with that. How many carrots do you need for this?
we need about 2 cups of carrots and 2 cups of grated beets. So,
Okay.
you know, Glenn tried to do all 6 carrots at once. He was trying to be very handy, but I don't think his method, there was much to his method.
A little off. Okay, so and how many beets do you need for this?
It's about 2 cups, the same,
Yeah.
it's equal parts beets, equal parts carrots. You know, if you wanted to make a larger salad for a big, huge dinner, you know,
Yeah.
you just double the portions or whatever. So the beets grate down in really quickly into a lot of beets. So.
When you go out into the grocery store and you find beets, do you have to like cook these, or like do you just
No,
cut off?
this is totally raw.
raw.
We took the beet tops and we ate them for dinner last night because I love cooked beet tops. They're my
Really?
favorite. Oh my goodness, my parents used to grow them in the garden. I used to go down and chop them all off and eat them.
No way.
Yeah, I love
So
them.
you really can use every little bit and
You
piece
can.
of the vegetable that
You
you're
can.
using.
Yep.
All right, so we're grating this up, and I'm not nearly as fast as you are.
Well, Glenn helped me.
Aw, he's nice that way.
Yeah.
So,
You'll be surprised once you open the lid.
do I have enough?
You're
Or a little bit more?
coming close, probably.
Coming close?
I don't think I have got enough. I'll probably have to grate the rest too.
All right.
So I got a cup here. So if you want to put it in, you can.
I'll put it in.
We can see what we got going
Okay.
on.
So carrots and beets, and
So
then
beets are really good. You know, you always have to be careful because sometimes people forget when they eat beets. Just, you know, this is television, but everything does come out beet colored afterwards.
yeah. So is that enough? Or should
No,
we be doing more?
we need
we
a
need a
little
little
more. Yeah, we need probably another beet after that.
All right.
The dressing's already all made up. It's brown mustard and blackstrap molasses with
Yeah.
some olive oil and some apple cider vinegar and some spices. So
All right.
it's already here, all made up. So all we have to do is pour that over the salad.
Okay, so it's not, and it's not too hard to put together that salad dressing, is it?
No, actually, last time I was here, I brought my magic bullet and made stuff in it, and it broke on the show. So today I
delightful.
decided to make the dressing at home so that we wouldn't have any mishaps.
But it's super easy.
Oh yeah,
and
2 minutes. You just throw all the ingredients in and turn on the magic bullet for 10 seconds, and, you're done.
You're good to go.
You are.
All right, well, we're going to continue with grating our carrots and beets, but right now we're going to see how Glenn's doing. Glenn? Welcome back to Daytime here on Rogers TV. I'm Jennifer Robinson, and we're continuing with our beet and carrot salad. Probably should have wore gloves, but that's okay. It's worth it. We're getting healthy, right?
All right. Well, as long as you're not mad at me, that's cool.
I'm not mad at you. I'm not allowed to be mad at you, as
Okay.
you are our guest and you
All
came
right,
here.
good.
So,
All right.
and you're going to feed us. So I
Okay.
think it's kind of a worthwhile
Yeah,
trade-off, isn't it?
it's like almost square 12, so it's almost lunchtime.
It's
you know?
perfect.
Everybody gets lunch, healthy lunch. You'll be feeling good all afternoon.
I'll have more energy than I'll know what to do with.
You will.
You should have came in for breakfast before the show.
Before the show, I could have. We did egg whites one time, egg white wraps, so we're almost ready. Actually,
Almost
we've got
ready.
our beets and our carrots all in here, so it kind of,
All
it
right.
looks, we got a nice looking salad.
It's nice
the bowl
and,
is
and
hot.
colorful. And do you think that's like the one thing? I mean, people don't have enough color in their diet.
Yeah, they don't have enough color, and then people don't make enough, they just don't make it look appetizing either. I think you've got to be careful about that. I think this is a nice appetizing fall salad,
Yep.
And then we've got our dressing, so we're just going to add, 2 or 3 tablespoons of dressing to our salad, and then we'll stir it around.
There's cold pressed olive oil, apple cider vinegar, blackstrap molasses, 3 teaspoons of basil. How do you say that? Raw agave?
Agave, yeah.
Agave, maple syrup, or raw honey, brown mustard, cayenne pepper, and the last one is optional, but I don't even know how to say it. Juva spice?
Juva spice, yeah.
What's Juva spice?
It's actually a product from a company that I work with, Young Living, and it cleanses your liver.
Yeah?
So it's just, beets are really cleansing to the body, so it just kind of adds that extra cleanse. But you don't really taste it, so some people, like to know that when they're eating healthy, they're doing extra too. So
Well, and if it has no taste, but it has a whole bunch of benefit, you should just basically do it. Don't you
Right.
think?
yeah.
Yeah, see? Everybody's agreeing with me today. I love it. So is the salad pretty much complete?
Salad is pretty much complete.
All
So
right.
what we can do is we can make a plate of dinner up for somebody, I guess. And
Well, let's
we got to be careful where we're putting things here.
Here, how about
Let's
you
just
put-
move
yeah.
this out
the
because we still got a
workspace.
burner on
The
over
workspace
here.
is
It's a
very
little
very
dangerous.
busy.
So
So do you want to put the salad all on this plate, and then we'll put the other dinner on the other plate, and then it'll just look so nice.
sure, if you want to do it that way, we
Yeah,
can do
let's
it that
do
way.
that.
Or I thought we could make up 2 plates. Have salad and dinner on.
Okay.
A different.
Well, because this is day 7 in your 10-day program. Is that
It is
correct?
day 7 in the 10
right.
days of the Operation Spring Cleanup. So
Yep.
you want me to put all the salad on here? And
No,
just,
let's do it because this is how you're going to serve it
is-
at Operation Spring Cleanup,
It is
right?
how you're going to serve it. So I'm going to serve it today, and it's not up on the website right yet. Obviously, the raw stuff you can eat as much as you want. So if you want to eat the whole bowl of salad, go nuts. That's up to you. And today I'm just going to decorate it up. I was looking for some chives. We've actually got some there. But it's fiddlehead season. I don't know if you know what fiddlehead ferns are.
I have seen fiddleheads, but I have never tasted one.
Okay, well, these are marinated fiddleheads. My dad likes to barbecue them with onions and garlic,
Yeah.
and I like them marinated.
Barbecued
So
fiddleheads.
these are just, actually, they went for about a minute in boiling water.
Yep.
And then they're marinated, and it's like apple cider vinegar, olive oil, spices. It's got fresh chives, fresh rosemary, all kinds of things in here. There's got some wild leeks, all kinds of stuff. So we're just going to decorate it up with that today as a little side decoration here.
Nice. And I'm laughing because you're doing such a beautiful job with the plate, and because my hands are stained with beet juice, I'm like putting
Oh, look,
fingerprints
it's
all
okay.
over
All we have
the
to do is
plate.
go like this. So we'll just clean it up.
There we
and there we
go.
are. And then it looks nice again. So we have some rice.
All
Gotta be
right.
careful what we're...
And it's basmati
It's
rice.
basmati rice. Actually, white basmati rice takes out twice its weight in kind of acidity, because actually brown rice can actually create acidity.
No way.
So yeah, I hope somebody's hungry. We're making kind of a big plate of food here, and then maybe I'll just take that for a second, and
Okay.
we'll put the topping of vegetables on here. I really hope somebody's hungry. I think Glenn said he really liked cauliflower and broccoli earlier.
He did. Actually,
I heard him
Glenn,
saying
word
that.
for word, said,
Okay,
I
good.
enjoy cauliflower and broccoli
Okay.
immensely. So
I thought he did say that. So we'll just scoop out some of the nice marinade onto the rice here
that
as
looks-
well.
did you bring a fork? Yep.
We
Right
we
here.
do have a fork.
All right.
We'll just kind of clean up a little bit on the plate here, and
And
for
that's that.
presentation's
Look
sake.
how good that
there-
looks.
There we are.
Look how good that
Oh,
looks.
we're having
And
a little bit of runny
the fiddlehead
ferns.
fern, they're
Yes.
fiddlehead ferns.
Yep.
What do they normally taste like? Because I don't know how many people have actually tasted a fiddlehead before.
I think they're pretty bland by themselves. I really don't like them, by themselves. But I don't really know what they taste like.
But
They're
it's
just-
how you prepare them, right?
It is how you prepare them. So they're in nature. They're they grow by a riverbed.
Yeah.
So you're just getting something totally natural. no pesticides, no nothing. So I
Nice.
think it's a great green.
Okay, so I'm talking about the program, the spring cleanup.
Yep.
Tell us about that, and how do people get in touch with you to be a part of that and all that stuff?
So it's on the website.
Yeah.
You can click on Operation Spring Cleanup, and it's a 10-day program. They need to buy the cookbook, and once they purchase their cookbook, they will receive all the information for the 10 days of eating, the supplements, the exercise program, everything that they need to go. There's actually a dinner
Yeah.
that's at my house on the 23rd of May, I believe it is,
Okay.
for an additional cost of $10, where we'll be having the dinner number 3. So if they want to come and learn a little bit more, see how I prep food and stuff like that, then they're welcome to join us for that as well.
This is the best way to do it. Well, thank you so much, and I totally shake your hand, but
Oh,
well, you know what?
We can do it.
Here we go.
No problem.
Thank you so much, and
Thank you.
The food is fantastic, and
Thank you.
Thanks for lunch.
Thank you.
All right, let's see if Glenn's even a little bit hungry, because I know I am.